Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Aroldis Chapman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that clips the inside corner. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Cruz on to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. And strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here at PNC Park, and today's starter, it's Sonny Gray. What do you look for here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The pitch.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that. Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Righty delivers. Got him. Now 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Just missed. Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. And he swings through that one.
Now that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that just misses. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nootbaar grabs it on the run. Let's take a look at our lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to right. His 26th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs.
Yes.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. And that's in the dirt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nolan Gorman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Chapman back to work.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Chapman now 1-run game.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. And the 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And he pumps it a strike. Arenado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Popped up. Hayes under it. Brings it in.
That is it. The right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That just misses, and that's ball one. The Cardinals trailing by a run here at the top of the second. And the pitch. That one not close. And it's 2-1. And that's a little bit high.
3-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Added to Luz, and the double play ends the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Ball one low.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in there. That clips a corner. Aguero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
0-1 down. And there's a ball. One-two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 away now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in his.
And now, Andy Rodriguez. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Yeah, a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Arenado drifts towards it. And that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now up for St. Louis, Mike Antico. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting ninth. The pitcher,
so digging in, Sonny Gray. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
And a pitch. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch, not close. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Pirates up by a run here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, no appeal. 3-1. On the ground, right side. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Two outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Fastball for a strike. The Pirates leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Runner on the move. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Aroldis Chapman.
Chapman.
And the right-hander back to work. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one popped up. Under it. Hooks it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball four.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1 ball, no strike.
Hayes leads off first with 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Brian Reynolds here. He's already homered here in this one. On the outside corner. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Got a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Grounded to Gorman. And that is the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot. And another ball. Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Hard hit, knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1.
Arenado.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's a
takes it himself for one. Throw off line. He's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He reached out a walk his first time. In the air, left side. Snags it on the run. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Liover Peguero. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Peguero gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in, and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little late.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now back, the pitcher, Aroldis.
So first and second with 2 outs. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. John King up and throwing. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Base hit, and the pitcher with a base hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Not even close there. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Andrew McCutchen waits on deck. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, John King.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Chapman back to work.
No,
That
that's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball one. Contreras in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And up next for St. Louis, Mike Antico.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Strike one.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Bounce to the left side. And there's a hit. Contreras headed home. The throw in. He's safe. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aroldis Chapman gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So man aboard. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, John King. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Trying to move him over here. Tellez. They put the tag on him and he gets the job done. So the lineup flips over. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Antico leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. McCutchen going back, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Got one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just misses. The count now 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. The lefty fires. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The wind and the pitch. Off the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
2 outs, bases empty. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off. Two outs, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first. Up next for the Pirates, Rowdy Tellez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now the lefty. There's a strike at the knees. Peguero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. 2 outs. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Top of the 6th inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the righty deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses. And here it comes. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The Cards down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one popped up right side. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. One down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. There's the strike. The pitch. Out in front and foul to the left side.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Slider misses outside. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Stepping in, Mike Antico. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two outs. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hits the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. But they draw within one thanks to the solo homer. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cardinals 3. Bottom of the sixth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
One strike.
And the pitch. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Connor Joe.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Just missed.
1-0.
The lefty to 1-0. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Back to the top of the lineup, Brian Hayes, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone, and that's ball two. The pitch. That's in there. 2-1 now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Double steal. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And it drops in. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
McCutchen in the box now. Takes strike one. That's down and in. And he deals. This to third. A sliding stop. One at second. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
And that drops in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Oliver Marmol calling for a pinch hitter here. Jordan Walker.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one down the line, and foul ball. The line of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman now at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is down low. The Redbirds down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. There's the strike. The shortstop takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. One and 2 here. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 62.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero preparing to come on if needed. Kicks and deals. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now back, second baseman, Leover.
So man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Leover Peguero. On the ground, could be two. Fired to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Rowdy Tellez will hit next. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals.
That's
and that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Way high. That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Hernandez.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Rolled to Rowdy. He handles it himself. Important first out to begin the 8th.
Second baseman, Gorman.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Hernandez, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Right down to shoot, and the count is 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And that one hammered and foul as it bangs off the fence. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jojo Romero.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And a pitch. Taylor in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Movement in the bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos appears to be getting loose. Thompson getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the plate, the pitcher,
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 19. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now the lefty. And downstairs. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down quietly And it remains 5-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And it skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Antico in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Bunt attempt, popped up, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on